All right, Vuyiso JJ Tyhalisisu has been elected as the new ANC Western Cape Chairperson. The former Dullah Omar Regional Secretary emerged victorious after being nominated from the floor. Now, he beat out the party's head in the legislature, which is, of course, Cameron Dugmore. The ANC in the province had not been able to hold elective conferences due to internal conflict since 2015. Ayesha Ismail has been monitoring the conference for us, and she joins us now live. Ayesha, what were the newly elected chair's closing remarks regarding unity in the province?
Well, you were just talking about internal conflict, and that's exactly what the new chairperson also talked about, and that would probably be one of the first things that he would want to sort out. And he talks about the history of factions and the history of divisions of the ANC here in the Western Cape, but he says that he's confident that he and his team will be able to work with people within the party and work to sort out the internal conflict within the African National Congress that he says has been in the party in this province for a long time. Now, as you said in your introduction, the ANC has not been able to have an elective conference in the past 4 years. That has now happened. The top 5 has been elected, and this is what the chairperson had to say about his plans to bring about unity and to lead the African National Congress to a successful election in 2024.
We are mindful of the challenges the ANC in the province is confronted with. Part of those is the decline of our electoral support, which we do not underestimate what confronts us. We are humbled by the way in which branches of the ANC also have assembled this team. For the first time, you have a top 5 of the province that come from different 5 provinces. No domination of one region into the leadership structure. We are coming from different 5 regions here. In the past, you will have a top 5 that come from the metro in particular. I come from here in the metro. The deputy chair comes from Poland, the secretary comes from West Coast, the deputy secretary comes from Central Karoo, and the treasurer comes from Overberg region. We hope that when we conclude the entire picture of the PEC, it will be a reflection of the entire province.
And of course, Cameron Dugmore, he lost the race to become chair by a small margin. What did he have to say?
I did have an opportunity to speak to him earlier today, and he was saying that while he's not disappointed, I guess one could see that he would have liked to have had an opportunity to take up that position as chairperson of the ANC in the Western Cape province. However, he says he remains a loyal member of the African National Congress and will continue to serve the ANC in this province. And he also talked about the fact that they do need to heal the divisions within the ANC. The question, of course, is will Cameron Dugmore retain his position as the leader of the opposition in the Western Cape legislature? But this is what he had to say to me earlier today.
I'm actually in a very good space at the moment, because if you go into any conference, there can be 2 outcomes. You can emerge the choice of the delegates, or you can not emerge as the majority choice. Yes, it was very close, and we've got huge challenges facing us, but it doesn't in any way shake my commitment to doing the best that we can with the situation. And we've learned our lessons from the past, that the worst thing that can happen now is if people who were not happy that their perspective, as we call it in the ANC, did not make it, if they in any way begin to undermine this organization. We have to be in our branches, we have to make our voices heard. We've got 2 regional conferences coming up, the Southern Cape, Victor Malosi region, as well as Dullah Omar, critical regions for the ANC. So I think our appeal is we've got to put this behind us, and we really need to unite.
Thank you so much. That's our senior reporter, Ayesha Ismail. She is there at the ANC Western Cape Elective Conference. Of course, they've elected their new leadership in that province for the first time since 2015.